Everyone ignore the constant, annoying, insane connection issues. Should I take this add-on? Oh, this is going to the hospital. Nah. Yep, well, today is the perfect example of why we do need a better connection, huh? Told you. I told you we need a better connection. And I delivered, so we'll get that thing set up tomorrow. Okay, we're going for it. Welcome back. I'm doing a pickup at Salem's Grill. Did I tell you about that one yet? Salem's Grill? Let me show you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I told you about this. This is the one with the U-turn, where I said coming out of the tunnels. This one. So that's what I'm on right now. 12:05. 24 minutes, 5.1 miles. Pretty good. Welcome back. It's been that kind of day today. It has been that kind of day, hasn't it? We still got 2 hours. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Idle Brad, thanks for being here. Some kind of day. So I'm picking up from that Salem's Grill right now. They did send an add-on, but it wasn't that great. Welcome back, everybody. Third time. See, we can't keep doing this. It's exactly why we're getting that Starlink. All right, Salem's Grill is right up here on my right. Welcome in. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are driving for, was going to be 5 hours, now 6 hours today. We got 2 more hours to go. And I'm multi-apping, so I'm driving on different apps at the same time. You know what? I will accept this add-on. Nice, we got an add-on. Okay. I'm gonna park in their parking lot because this is what I saw last time. Yeah, this is a spot right here. Nice, 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 nice. All right, let me go do this pickup at Salem's Grill. Welcome back, everybody. It gets smaller and smaller every time we have to restart it. You know, like, what can we do? Starlink was like $360 for the hardware and then $50 a month. You know, it's a business expense. It's an investment, you know, into your viewing experience. So we don't have all these crashes like we've been having today. You know, that's why we got the Starlink. So I'll install it tomorrow. Okay. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's 100% used for business. So yes, it is a 100% write-off. Starlink, we'll install it tomorrow. Yeah, Matt. Unless you ordered a single banana, no. So I got an add-on. Yeah, let me film this real quick. And then you'll kind of, you'll hear the add-on as well. Ooh. No, we're good, we're good. It's the same parking lot as the beginning of this shift. You know what, I'm gonna turn the light. Yeah, it looks better like this. Pickup at Salem's Grill. It's a popular spot. I mean, you should check it out. Here in kind of like the Strip District area. Popular little spot, grocery store and grill. So that pickup is done. Now I actually got an add-on. It's this Shake Shack right here. Pretty good pay. So I was happy about this. And it's right down there on the strip. At it's that parking lot. You know, the parking lot that I started the video in. So let's bounce over here to the Shake Shack. I did like this add-on. And since you didn't hear it in the live, it's plus 968 for 2.4 miles, 16 minutes for the add-on. So plus 968, 2.4 miles, 16 minutes. So that's pretty solid. At the Shake Shack, excuse me, where we're heading right now. All right, let's settle in now. Connection's fine. We have a one offer. We have an add-on for almost 10 bucks. Let's all just settle in. We have 2 hours remaining. And right now we're making some good money on this stack right here. So, you know, we had some hiccups earlier, but we're recovering right now. We're gonna try to make some good money and keep it rolling, right? It's banana, that's right. You don't want to waste money when you're driving, you know, folks? So we got some snacks. We got the banana. This guy's looking to park. Uh-oh. It's bringing me life. We got another add-on. We just got a triple stacked offer. Wait a minute. They sent me Coupe de Ville for an additional $8.96 for 0 additional miles for 12 minutes. $8.96, 0 additional miles for 12 minutes. Does that mean it's going to go to the same customer? I mean, 0 additional miles? I mean, okay, you go ahead. I'm actually going to pass Coupe de Ville, but it's probably not ready yet. So let's pass Coupe de Ville. We're going to go to Shake Shack, and we'll come back here to Coupe de Ville. Nice. We are now on a triple stacked offer. I have Salem's Grill. I'm going to pick up Shake Shack, and then I'm going to pick up the Coupe de Ville. Nice. You know what, Uber Eats? You're doing your thing. You know, we put you in timeout last time, but you know we're doing okay. You know, you're rallying right now. I'm here for it. All right. Let's go to the parking garage, or the parking lot, I should say. I gotta film that too. welcome in. Always bring snacks. That's right. Always bring those snacks. You don't want to waste any money there. Shake Shack's down further. Thanks for being in here, guys. I see the live reacts. Brad, Idle. Familia says hi. Welcome in, Familia. Yeah, until the dreaded picked up by another driver. Don't put that energy on me. No more of that, right? Oh, actually, this spot's open. Grab this. Okay. I'm sure it's not ready yet, so in a second. I'll go in a second. Let's grab another hot and cold bag. Are there garbage cans? I need to throw that banana peel away. Is that a garbage can? No. Jayhawk, welcome in. Alonzo, welcome in. What gig work are you doing? Young, we are doing everything. So right now I'm on Uber Eats. Why am I on Uber Eats so much? I mean, Uber Eats is stepping up a little bit. So I'm multi-apping with DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. It doesn't matter to me what it is. I'm going to accept the highest paying offers. And Uber Eats is doing pretty well. So right now we're on an Uber Eats assignments. How many hours animated? I have gone for 3 hours. We're going for 4 hours. I think I recognize that person. Because of you. Because we hit our channel supers goal. There's no goal right now. But we hit our supers goal, which unlocked a 5th hour of driving. The best app? I mean, I like DoorDash, you know, but I mean, you got to use the apps in your marketplace and see how it is in your marketplace. Wait, did I miss something? Oh yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So let's go pick up this Shake Shack. And then again, we have a triple stack. We have a triple stack. After this, we're going up there to Coupe de Ville. That's the way I like to do it, guys. Should I bring the banana peel? Is there a garbage can? No, there is a garbage can because it's right outside Shake Shack. Yeah, there's a garbage can. All right. Back in here. Okay. Ready, let's go. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. And I think this person's waiting for my parking spot, so let me... Yep, he's waiting. I'll back up slowly. Okay. All right. It is crowded down here. Well, there's spots over there, though. I had a prime spot. He wants that spot. Okay. All right, so now we're doing pickup 3 of 3 on this triple stack. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. If you like this content, double tap the screen. That's it. Double tap the screen to like the video. And if you like, you can tap that heart icon right there and send some live reacts. Just lets YouTube know, like, hey, even though we crashed 2 times because of a connection issue, it's a good live stream.
Please scan your ticket or scan your thank you for your business.
Yeah, it's still free.
Please drive safely.
It's still free. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just wait for this video to come out. Alrighty. So we're going right back down the road to Coupe de Ville. Let's wait for this car. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those dome lights. That's right. Oh, Queen of Hustling. Welcome in. I didn't see you in here. I saw someone else tagging there or something, so welcome, welcome. All right, let's put the 4-ways on. This should be ready, right? Hopefully. Where's my 3rd bag? This is why you should have, that's a pizza bag. Nope, that's not it. There it is. That's why I want you to have enough hot and cold bags, you know? Yeah, I know about the interior lights, right? All right, I'll be right back. Hopefully I'll be right back. Thanks for being here. We're not going anywhere. We got 2 hours left, basically. Okay. They moved the pickup area there at Coupe de Ville. It used to always be in the front. Now you actually got to go inside. There's a little shelf that says pickup. And then I caught the attention because, like, it's a little cubes. So like through the cube, there's a kitchen guy that was putting a bag away. So I'm like, oh yeah, I have so-and-so. He was clearly not the right person. He didn't want to talk to me. And then this girl came running over. She's like, I got it. And it was ready. So there we go. This first one is Meteor. Oh, it's actually the Coupe de Ville first. Okay. How we doing? Oh yeah, and then I asked them. I'm like, do you want us to check in with you guys, or, can we take it? And then she said we could just take it, which worked for me. Yeah, Alonzo, Pizza Hut will give you a free pizza bag. Yep. I'm sure you guys have been talking about that. Yeah, you just walk in, you ask for one. Lee, I don't know. If you're not on an assignment, it probably depends on the store. Like, you can maybe show them your Dasher app. Say, hey, I'm a DoorDasher. I was told, you guys have pizza bags. And then actually, they'll hand you this one. They'll give you this one. But if you're not on a current assignment, I mean, they might not even care. They'll be like, all right, here you go. Because it's not their inventory. DoorDash just gives it to them to give away. All right, let's head out of here. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We're in the Strip District. Great area of Pittsburgh. But we're actually going 10 minutes away to make this delivery. It is a meet at door for the Coupe de Ville. This guy's crossing. Always look ahead of you whenever you're driving. Like, for instance, if we got a car coming down, this road's not wide enough for two cars. Oh, it's turning. Okay. Yeah, always look down the road. I remember that when I was learning to... Now he's backing up. Oh, I think she's going in the garage. Oh, no, she's just turning around. Yep. Yeah, she's just turning around. Okay. Yeah, I remember that when I was learning to drive. I was told, look down the road. Because, instead of looking just up and over the nose of the car. What is she doing? She's parking here. Yeah. Oh, this is a small pizza bag? Yeah, it's not Pizza Hut branded. Like the one I showed you, it just says DoorDash. Actually, frankly, the ones that Pizza Hut has are like super good. I would say if you plan on doing like driving for more than 3 months, get a nice one. Spend the money. Spend $40-50 on a nice one. Oh, and she's up on the snow. Okay. There's space. Now I got another car behind me waiting. There's space. Okay, let me sneak by. Okay. Trying to be... Okay. Not DoorDash. The nav wants me to go down a one-way. Do not enter. Also, always pay attention. Because that just wanted me to go down a do not enter. So... And then it also says this road is closed when it's not closed. I'm using Uber's in-app navigation now. Oh! Did anyone see that? That was crazy. That was a roller coaster of a pothole. My gosh. Wow. Oh, nice, guys. You're helping out Lee in the live chat. Update your catering bags. Nice. Idle, yeah, we're good. We just got thrown around like crazy. These potholes. The traffic is really thinning out, though, which is nice. So now we have like the dinner crowd, the going out crowd. So the traffic is a lot better than earlier at rush hour, so that we should be good. We're headed into downtown. We should have zero problem now. Rachel, thanks for saying hi. Lee, they're crazy big. Like, are we still talking about pizzas? All right, I need to... did I film the triple stack? Yes, did anyone remember? Did I film that triple stack with the Coupe de Ville? I think I did, right? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. No? Maybe I just told you guys. Yes? No? Yes? No? I did a Shake Shack. Hold on, let me look. Coupe de Ville. Here's that. I feel like I didn't. Welcome in, Mike from New Jersey. 0 miles for 12.8. Did I film it or did I just tell you? I remember talking about it. Yeah, Smiley. I was in Ian's stream earlier. Yep, I was popping in there before I went to go drive today. Well, you know what? Let me film it. Just because the worst case I filmed it already, but that's fine. I can't remember if I filmed it or not, so. You said you, I thought I filmed it, but I can't remember for sure. Maybe I did film it. Huh. Okay, whatever. I don't know if I told you this yet, but I got a triple stack offer. I got another add-on. So I had the Shaw's, I had the Shake Shack, and then I got this one, Coupe de Ville. It's a chicken spot. So it is $8.96, 0 additional miles for 12 minutes, which is fantastic. Now, it had me pass it, which is fine. Like, yes, you can jump to the task if it's ready, but I don't think it was actually ready. So sorry, this guy's distracting me. There's a homeless guy to my left. He was gonna stand in front of my window. It would have been awkward. Okay. So it's okay if it tells you to pass it. So again, it's probably not ready yet. So I went to do the Shake Shack, and then I picked up this one for Coupe de Ville. It says plus 0 miles. I don't know necessarily if that's the same customer as one of these other ones, or at least it should be like across the street, you know, if it says plus 0 miles or really close by. So now I have all three. The app is going to tell you where to go because the Coupe de Ville, the last pickup gets first delivery. Now that could be based on like routing, wait times, you know, just a heads up. So let's go do this drop off for Coupe de Ville first. Yeah, I can't even remember if I filmed that or not. All good. How we doing? 70 miles and made $90. Is that okay, Mike? What does that equate to? So you did $90 for 70 miles. So that's $129 rounded per mile. It's on the lower end. It depends. You know, are you in a rural marketplace? Is it very like empty? There's not a lot of stuff around you. When were you out there? And it sounds like there's no bonus pay. So I'd ask you about that, but let me know what kind of size market you're in. All right, this one's meet at door. On Walmart Spark, there's some nice gig tubers that I watch that have it in their location. Nice. I mean, a lot of people are liking Spark. We have some new content coming with Phil, our team member, our team contributor, talking about Spark. 20 to 25 miles for $50 to $70 most times. Well, that's good. I mean, there you go. There's some good numbers. 70 or $50 for 20 to 25 miles. That's a good ratio. Oh, I know where we're going. Yeah, we're going to these apartments. This used to be nothing back here next to the PNC corporate office. They turned it into like nice apartments. We're doing a meet at door. Yeah, and this one is actually the Coupe de Ville. So they might have been waiting for a bit, which is why they get their offer first. Now this is tucked away. So there's like a nice little pull-off area here. Oh my gosh, more potholes. How do you do mileage when you're multi-apping? Give me a second. Okay. So this is the Canado. It's this one. Yep. All right, I'll be right back. He was waiting at the front door. Nice. I don't even have to meet him at the actual unit door. Okay, so now we're doing the one where I have to go outside the tunnels and then make that U-turn, make that immediate right at the tunnels. Yep, I've been up there before. Sweet. So yeah, there's Mile IQ, there's Solo. Now you could just zero out your trip odometer and then write that down at the end of every shift. Now, what I'm going to tell you is to use our app. All right, well, we've already released an app for iOS. It's called ShiftMate, M-A-T-E, ShiftMate for iOS. So we're going to be releasing mileage tracking probably in the next week or so. It's automatic. So you tap one button and it tracks your miles. Every single gig worker needs to track their miles for business purposes. So now if you're on Android, sign up for our newsletter, shiftmateapp.com, and we'll let you know when we're coming to Android. For the time being, yeah, if you're on Android, you can use one of those other tools. But I do want you to download and use ShiftMates. The mileage tracking is number one. You got to track your miles. Because when you file your taxes, like, we're on tax season right now, you need to report how many business miles you drove. Because you get a deduction, 70 cents last year. If you don't know, you're going to have to go off of like what the app sends you sometimes, like DoorDash sent out an email, but those are estimates. So you might be entitled to more miles if you tracked it. So again, our app ShiftMate for iOS, we're going to be coming out with that very, very soon. I believe we're going to keep that on a free version as well. So you don't even need ShiftMate Premium to track your miles. And then we'll also provide a report of your mileage as well. So you can just download that report, boom, there's all your mileage. So look for that coming very soon. Yeah, I mean, Find My Right Passion says, I just write my miles down, 100%. I mean, that's what I did. I've tried apps as well, but you can literally just write down your miles. So that's what I say, reset your trip odometer, and then when you're done driving for the day, write down that number in your phone or a journal. Now write down the day. I would document, time and stuff like that just for your record keeping purposes. And then write down the app or apps used. Now, if you're multi-apping, yes, you're going to have to break it down by app. Honestly, it's more important to have an accurate number than an exact accurate tagging for like, oh, it was 37.2 for DoorDash and 51.3 for Uber Eats. You know, just give your best estimates on like the allocation of miles, because the IRS wants you to know you have an accurate log. So as long as you have an accurate log of those miles, that's the most important thing. You know, if it's 5 or 3 and it's not exactly like exact to the app, that's not as important than having the accurate overall number, okay? Because when you file, you have 1099s. So when you fill out the deductions, you'll fill out deductions for like, okay, DoorDash driving, what were your deductions for DoorDash? And then you'll write down your DoorDash mileage. And then the 1099 tax form for Uber Eats, same thing. You drove for Uber Eats, what was your deduction? Your mileage for Uber Eats. So again, if the allocation isn't exactly 100%, that's not as important as is the actual overall number accurate. That's more important. Because that's really what matters anyway, right? I drove 5,000 miles. Anyway, we're crossing the Liberty Bridge, making delivery 2 of 3 on this nice triple stack. Okay, yeah, Alonzo, can you deduct things like tires and any repair? Great question. Okay, now firstly, I'm not a CPA. I can't give you legal tax advice, but here's how it works. There is a optional standard mileage deduction, and then there's an actualized or itemized expense method. You can only pick one. You can't do both. If you pick the standard optional mileage deduction, you take your business miles times whatever rates they set, the IRS sets that year. So last year it was 70 cents. This year is 72.5 cents. So let's say you drove 10,000 miles last year for business. How do you know that number? You track your miles, right? So let's say I drove 10,000 times 70 cents. That is my deduction. Now that encompasses, you know what? I need to be in the other lane. That's fine. We can move over, I think, up here at the end of the tunnel. That number, the 70 cents, it encompasses the general operating cost of using your vehicle for business. Now that encompasses everything: the gas, the wear and tear, the insurance, oil changes, all of that, right? The IRS says, well, it's a little more complicated to measure all of that separately. You know, recording every single time you got gas, every oil change, did you get tires, how much is your insurance? So they give you that general number to make it easier for you. But option number 2, they also give you the option to itemize everything. So if you do want to document absolutely everything, gas, tires, you get brake pads, oil changes, all that stuff, that's the itemized or actualized expense method. Now, which one will save you more money, as in which one will total to higher expenses? You know, that might vary. So that, again, that's why you got to talk to your CPA, you got to talk to your tax professional to see which one might be best for you. All right, I got to squeeze over. There's a double yellow, so I have to wait for the end of this tunnel, but there's 0 time for me to do that, because once this tunnel ends, the lane is done. I'm crossing my fingers because there's space to move over right now. I think we're getting the red light though. Yep, yeah we are. Well, we're just gonna have to signal and hopefully someone lets us in. Oh no, now there's the light. Darn. This is gonna be tricky. Well, let me signal now. All right, we got space right here after this lady. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're gonna have to do it, because I do not go up this way often, but luckily the person let me in. That's real driving for you. You're gonna have it. I guarantee you're gonna have times where you're like, I'm in the wrong lane. You know? Like you think you're in the right lane, but you're like, oh, it was the next light. And yes, don't be reckless if you miss your turn. You missed it, sorry. But like here, there's no easy way to turn around after I go through those tunnels. At least no convenient way. So we scooched over a little bit there. Ooh, he turned almost in front of her. Okay, thank you. And that person let me in too, thank you. Yeah, you know, we all, well, not us, but, you know, some people may think that, you know, this is generally pretty easy. And yes, the service part is easy. Picking up food and delivering is very easy. But like some of the nuance of being on the road, you know, it can be tricky. So always be safe. You'll learn your roads if you haven't already. But if you've really missed your turn and you can't safely get over in lanes, sorry, it'll recalculate, right? Okay, we're in a back area, a back neighborhood here. I'll put the light on for you. Exactly. Doug says mileage usually outweighs itemized unless you have a big repair. That's exactly right. Again, I cannot give you legal tax advice, but typically it's a lot easier, and it might give you a bigger deduction just to take the mileage deduction. If you itemize everything, car's coming. Plus, again, you have to keep receipts, by the way. If you itemize everything, you have to keep receipts. Like say you get audited, the IRS is gonna have to see, like, oh, you went to Valvoline 8 times last year. Do you have receipts of that? Do you have documentation of that? You need documentation. Nowadays, a lot of things digital, so you can like probably pull it up in your email and stuff. But, you know, if you're gonna do itemized, keep a folder. Keep a folder that says taxes 2026, and then you have a folder for oil changes. You have a folder for repairs. You have a folder for insurance. And then you'll put all the receipts into that. Or you just take the optional deduction, which again, it's a lot easier. That's up to you, you know. All right, this one is leave it door, nice. This one, who is this one for that one? Okay. Enough taxes, right? Oh boy, this is a narrow street with no parking. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to be quick. Oh, darn. Okay. There is 0 parking, hold on. I need house numbers, Why is there no house number? Is it this one? No, it was that one. Okay, I gotta be fast. I don't know which one it is though. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. If someone comes, we're gonna have to wait. Whew, back neighborhood road. You know, luckily no one came. I almost wiped out getting back in the car though, because there's still some ice. Now it's the fun part. Why? Because I'm on delivery 3 of 3. Welcome in. Double tap the screen and tap that heart right there to send some live. Yeah, taxes is kind of boring. It's very important, but it's kind of boring. Let's move on from that discussion. I'm on delivery 3 of 3. So what I was saying was there we go. That means it's time for Uber to send me my next offer. They're not even giving a DoorDash a chance. My navigation's not working again. Let me close the app and go back in. Navigate. All right, sweet. Leave a door. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So now that I'm on delivery 3 of 3, I bet they're going to start sending offers. Let's see what we get. Are you ready? We got an hour and 20 minutes left. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Because of you, your fellow viewers, we unlocked hour 5. So we would have been done in 20 minutes, but we hit our live supers goal. Is that truck coming? Okay. To unlock hour 5. So thank you so much, guys. None of this works without you. And this shift has certainly been an adventure. Certainly been an adventure, huh? Spark's my main app here in Augusta. Doug, thanks for commenting. Yeah, I mean, I hear good things about Spark. So keep it rolling. $3 to 1 miles? Is that what you're getting? Idle. Are you making $3 a mile? If so, you're crushing. Gaming, thanks for being in here. Says hi. Anyone accepts an add-on and they change the pickup order, but the nav isn't updated to reflect that. Well, if you're talking about do they change the order of your assignments? Like, oh, I was going to pick up this one. I just accepted McDonald's, so it should route me to McDonald's now. I can't say I've had a lot of like out of order stuff, or like the nav doesn't update. But you can always close the app and go back in, you know? Look at us. Look at us getting more comfortable driving around like a fishbowl beacon of shining light in the neighborhoods as I immediately turn it off because there's a car that just turned their lights on. Just because we're comfy with the light doesn't mean I don't still want to be stealthy, you know? I still want to be a little stealthy. I don't want to be like a billboard. I think we're coming on like the main road here. Wow, that house is nice. I really want to show you. I don't want to. Wow, that's one of the nicest houses I've seen in Pittsburgh. That is unreal. Wow. It looked like some of the houses in San Diego. All straight line, modern, brick, dark wood and glass. And it was a huge house too. On the corner lot. Huge. That had to have been like 5 million. It was like a double plot, or if not a triple plot, because the plots in Pittsburgh are pretty small. They're narrow. Very interesting. Windshield cam, Lee. Yeah, I can't switch the cameras on the live. I mean, I can swap my camera, which is what I was thinking about, like, you know, changing the camera to the back. It's okay. I kind of didn't want to film like straight up their house. Here's one. This is the famous Five Guys. 14 for 6.6 for 26 minutes. Do I take that? 14 for 6.6 for 26 minutes. Do I take that? That's pretty good, right? 14 for 6.6 for 26 minutes. What do you think? 6.6 for 20 some minutes. What do you think, guys? Yep. Yes, it's good. It wasn't Five Guys. It was Popeyes. The one in the south side. The location where someone picked it up on Monday. Spoiler alert for that video that I just posted today. It's okay. Still watch that video after this one. The video that I just posted today, you're going to love it. It's that Popeyes. It's the Popeyes in the south side. So I accepted it. Actually, let me film this and I'll review it. If you missed the offer here, you'll hear me say it again here. Oh no. Brad said nope. And Idle says I'll be waiting. Okay. Triple delivery, triple stack done. They were easy enough. I mean, one was on a one-way that was really narrow, so I had to stop in the middle of the street, but no one came. I didn't think anyone was going to come. Just, you know, sometimes you're going to have to do that. Or at least here in Pittsburgh, the way our roads are. This road actually confuses me sometimes too. Let me make sure I go the right way. So we're going this way, and then, yeah, typically the other road. If it's not that road, it's down this road. So I accepted this. What? It wants me to go on this road. Okay, usually I do not go on this road. I'm using Uber's in-app navigation. Should I? Or should I not? Because I normally don't go this way down to the south side. I'm going to the south side to accept from this Popeyes. Do you recognize this Popeyes location? If not, watch the video link down below because, well, here's a tiny spoiler. You can still watch the video. Last time I went to that Popeyes on Monday, 2 days ago, they told me someone else already picked up the offer. Now the pay, hold on, we got someone coming here, is $14 for 6.6 miles for 26 minutes. Now it's going quite a bit east, but you know, for 26 minutes, I thought, you know, 14 bucks, you know, okay, it's trending where we want to be. Where is this GPS taking me? This is such an interesting way to get to the south side. Anyway. So let me just, I guess, go the back way to the south side down these hills. Oh, yep, I know where we're going. It basically took me the back way. And now it's putting me on the main road. So I don't know about Uber's in-app nav. Do you use Uber's in-app nav or should I just keep using Google Maps or something? So let's go to Popeyes. That Popeyes, and then we'll head completely east. Is this offer going to be worth it? And is this offer actually real? Am I going to be able to pick this one up? All right, folks. Yeah, so we're going to the same Popeyes for 14 bucks for 26 minutes. It should be pretty decent. We are going a bit east. Again, I'm doing more driving than I did on Monday. I can already feel it. We've driven 35 miles right now. I don't know. I think we're doing okay, but I just feel like we're driving more than Monday. Popeyes from the Monday video, Brad. That's right. Just got done with a Walmart delivery. Red Wings. Thanks for still hanging around. And how was that Spark order? Waze is good for you. Say, Nick. And I know your name is Saint Nicky, but it's just easier for me to say Saint Nick. So I'm fully aware, like your username is different. Oh no! Oh, I have the Shake Shack to deliver. I'm delivering right here. There's no parking. I didn't even realize that. That's why it was sending me this way. Oh no. There's zero parking. I can't even pretend to stop the car. I can't stop the car there. I can't stop the car there. It's up on the cliff. Oh, man. Darn it. You know what? You know what? I'm going to turn around. There's no cars behind me. I'm going to turn around. Yeah, we'll turn around right up here. I didn't even realize that's where he was navigating me. It was navigating me to the Shake Shack delivery. Now, there's no parking on that right-hand side, but there is parking up here going up the hill, right? I guarantee every driver that's delivered to this house has done the same thing, because there's no parking. I can't even stop on that other side safely. Now here's my other problem. I'm gonna go up, and if there's no parking on the right side of this road, I'm gonna have to keep going up the hill. I'm on 18th Street. So hopefully there's parking when I turn up here. When I turn left, there's gotta be parking. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to keep going up the hill. Now imagine this on on-time rate. Imagine this on on-time rate. Now this guy behind me is gonna probably turn left. Hopefully he don't. I see someone with their signal. Oh, this is gonna be impossible. Hidden driveway? Can I park in the... Oh, there's no parking. What's this right here? What's this right here? Can I park right here? Yep, I'm just parking these people's driveway. They're gonna have to deal with it for a second. I'll keep the four ways on. Oh, that's crazy. What's going to be even more crazy is trying to get out of here. Okay. I have to go down the hill. I want to back out and go down and not have to go up. I got a complete blind road behind me. I'm looking through the windshields to see the lights coming up. Okay. Oh, now I see lights coming down the hill. Yep. Okay, we're good on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up the hill. That's fine. Oh, now there's a car coming. Okay. Wow. These people are... And there's a bus coming. Okay. We're going for it. Okay. There's a car coming behind me, but they just turned. Wow. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're good. It's calculated to go this way anyway. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine living there. And the one car was pulled into that driveway. So you have to back up out of there every day. You probably just have to, like, if you get lucky and no one's coming, you can back into that spot. I mean, I get it. If you live there, you can always pull in, but backing out, checking for traffic up that hill. Now it wants me to go. What? What? It wants me to go up here where there's a park. I don't think this is a throughway. Wow, what a shift. Look at this. And what? I'm going up through this little, there's the main road. I'm going this way. I guess it is a throughway. Yep, yeah, this is where the GPS wants me to go. I bet there's some crazy loitering up here. There's a car there, yeah. Oh, there's another car over here. Wow, this is so tucked back here. Very interesting. Very interesting. And then we're coming down this way. This is something else. Welcome in, everybody. I'm on my last hour. I would be going home right now. Our wonderful viewers like you unlocked this last hour of driving. And we're on our way to pick up, what is it? Yeah, the Popeyes now. Now, finally, we're doing the Popeyes in the south side. What a day. See, and the funny thing is, this is what you're only going to see on this live stream. So, thank you for being here live. Double tap the screen. That will like the video. And then if you want to tap the little heart on your bottom right and send some live reacts, I'd really appreciate it. That just lets YouTube know that this is a, a good live stream. Because this doesn't make the video. This doesn't make the cut for the video. But just these little things, oh my gosh. You're only going to see it live. So if you like this live, thank you for those live reacts. You're only going to see more of it. There's someone crossing. Let me just wait. You're only going to see more of this because we're going to keep live streaming. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss any notifications. Because, man, this is, I hope it's fun for you. It's fun for me, at least in that it's like exciting or something's, something's happening. A lot of pedestrians down here. I think one of the businesses just got out or something. Okay. They're holding yoga mats. Yeah, there's the yoga studio down here. Yeah, there's a gym right here. Yeah, no snow to deal with. David. Rick, yeah, we do it live. We do it live. Sean, thanks for being here. American Girl, loving the live. Matthew says, hi, Mike. Welcome in, Matthew. Thanks for watching. We're going for 5 hours today. And we're picking up from a Popeyes that gave me problems on Monday. Oh. Don Taco, and they have elote, they have agua fresca, they have tacos Iberia. Ooh, is that as good as back when I was in San Diego? They have birria. They have birria ramen. That's not a good sign if they have birria ramen, because that's not Hispanic. Ramen and birria. I mean, birria is tacos de trompo. Isn't trompo, is that head? I forget. Not cabeza, right? I forget what trompo is. If they have what's it called? Mango. What's the mango drink with chamoy? Not michelada, that's beer. What's the mango chamoy? Yeah, chamoy? No, chamoy is just the actual plum sauce. Anyway, San Diego, I would always get this frozen mango drink. It was pureed mango mixed in with chamoy. And it was so good. Oh, here's a pickup at Don Taco. I could go check it out. It's too far away. I'm sorry. I can't. It's going all the way down to Munhall, like 30 minutes outside of the city. I can't. Maybe we'll check out Don Taco another day. Mango nada. That kind of sounds right. Mango nada. I think you might be right. It's sad. I've been away from San Diego for that long. I can't even remember what it's called. Yeah, maybe it is mangonada. Chamoy. Mango. I don't know. Ashley, thanks for watching from Michigan. Appreciate it. Not working tonight, Ashley says. No peak pay and less than $1 a mile. Okay. It should be ready by now. I mean, it took this long to get down here. Are they going to tell me someone picked it up? almost did it. I almost. So they sent an add-on, and I was in there waiting for the add-on because the other one was ready, you know? Let me confirm this one. Got it. Okay, so let me show you the add-on here in a second. Okay, all set. And then delivery, very nice. Okay. I bet you thought, you know, something was going down again, huh? Bojangles, yeah, we don't have Bojangles. Okay, let me put this one in the bag. Smells really good. Little Popeyes. I have stuff at home though. Woo. So we're on a stack now. We're on a stack. We have 2 assignments, which actually is not that bad. I'm gonna show you the add-on here. I'm gonna film it so you'll kind of hear the add-on. And the mic died as it does, so we gotta plug it back in. Today is some day. Some lady swearing. Time the money. So dollars to time ratio, we call it. Or you can just say like, what are you making per hour right now? Dollars to time ratio really just refers to like single offers. Okay, I gotta get moving. I mean, I'm not on time rate, so you know, but I wanna. Today's a bad day for everyone. Yeah, I think these earnings are gonna be really interesting to look at after this shift. Is that guy backing out too? So yeah, I got an add-on. Let me, you'll hear it here in a second when I film this. Okay, let me do that. We're recording. Okay. So after all that, and a delivery that was really insane with parking, I got into the Popeyes. This was the Popeyes that gave me problems the last time. And I get in there, and there's already probably 4 people waiting in there. And I mentioned the customer's name. And the first one, yeah, they did have the first one ready. They have to confirm the order number in the app. Now, good job, I'll say this. Good job, Popeyes. They asked me for the number. Because on Uber Eats, they give you like partial, like the first part of the number. So the staff said, you know, what's the order number for that name? And I gave them the letters, they confirmed it. And then I got the, you know, the rest you confirm when you actually get the food. You just punch in the rest of the numbers and stuff. But then they sent this add-on. So it was $7.41 for 3.2 miles. Good dollars to mile ratio, right? We want at least $1.75, $2 to $3 plus. For an additional 18 minutes, on its own, that would have been like, okay. But it was from the Popeyes. The add-on was from that same Popeyes I was standing in. So I'm thinking like, you know what? I'll take it. It's already from the same Popeyes. But my concern was, since I just got it, did the restaurant just get it? Because it told me, like, pick up the first one at 8:30 p.m. Mind you, it's only 8:10 p.m. right now. And then it said the second one, pick up at 8:50 p.m. So I'm thinking like, oh, does that mean it's going to take another 20 minutes for this second pickup? Now, the worker asked me, like, you know, what was the second name? And I told her it was not ready. So I'm thinking like, oh, I was pulling it up to cancel it. I almost canceled it. I'm standing there. I'm like, I'm not waiting long for this second one. I'm not waiting 20 minutes for this, not for $7 some. So I waited maybe 5 minutes. Right when it started to get a little annoying, it was ready. So even though I just got it, in the Uber Eats driver app. Thankfully, the restaurant was working on it. It took them 5 minutes. Obviously, we don't want to wait, but it wasn't 20 minutes. So now we're on a stack. Both Popeyes, both kind of go, yeah. So now we're on a stack, both at Popeyes, both kind of going east here. And that stack should work out. That wasn't that bad. Five. Hi, thanks for being here. Says hi, Mike. Welcome in, folks. We got 48 minutes left. Mockingjay with the dollars to mile ratio. Hey, if you want custom emotes for us, the driver team here, your Driver Mike's Side Hustle Variety Show, click the join button or tap the join button right now to join as a team VIP member. You get custom emotes like little dollars to mile ratio things, delivery bags, phones, because we all using our phones for this stuff. But not just that, you get exclusive behind the scenes content like what I posted today. Go check it out. Tap that join button. Thanks for being here, everyone. Yeah, all those custom emotes, dollars to mile ratio, power strip, little restaurants, driver team, making bank, money face, happy, upset face, delivery bag, phone, and a pile of money. So there you go. There's our custom emotes. Uber Eats seems to be a bit better as far as timing, like sending out the offers when it's close to being ready. Yeah, it was not bad. It was not bad. I'm thinking, you know, the stack was good, but I was so concerned with like, I don't want to wait 20 minutes. So yeah, 5 minutes, fine. You know, they're prepping it and stuff like that. Wasn't that bad. I'll take it. Where are we going? We're going down now, yeah. Okay, let's see. We're going down. Am I going on the Parkway? I am going on the Parkway. Oh yeah, because this is the one that's going out to Edgewood. That's actually not even that bad. Yeah, it's right in Edgewood. That's not bad. Yeah, Rick, Five Guys doesn't start orders until you arrive. Exactly right. Yeah, you mentioned it's semi-annoying, but at least we know that. You know, it's not a surprise. Like, we know Five Guys, if you accept it, that's how it's going to be. So you can kind of write it into your shift. Understand it's going to be probably at least 5 minutes, which isn't the worst. I could do 5 minutes, but sometimes if it's more than 5 minutes, that becomes a pain. But at least we know, okay, this is the Five Guys. Now, I would assume the apps would write that into the ETA. I don't know. Thank you for the live reacts. By tapping that little heart down there, you can send any kind of little emotes you want to react and let YouTube know, hey, this stream's, this stream's okay, YouTube. So if you like, just tap that little heart right there. Thank you. And yeah, other places do that. Raising Cane's, you got to place the order yourself. So like, you know, I know all that stuff. Okay, hello everyone, welcome in. You like surges? Tokyo. Do you get a lot of surge pay on Uber Eats? I don't. I mean, that's great if you're still getting surge pay. And I would love it as well, just like I like my peak pay on DoorDash. So that's very good. Yeah. You guys are letting the puns flow. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, good question. Do you know why we have to place orders at Cane's? Yeah. So Raising Cane's, you have to place the order yourself every time with your red card, right? On DoorDash. It is just, you know, their contract with the DoorDash, I'm sure. It's the same thing as Five Guys, where Five Guys says, listen, we can prep burgers on the grill, but we're not going to pre-package the burgers until the Dasher confirms the pickup. So yeah, they could be cooking already, but we're not going to start assembling stuff until the Dasher picks it up. That is just a part of their agreements in their contract. So Cane's and Five Guys, you know, they have a certain commitment to quality. So that's their commitment to quality. They're like, hey, we don't want to, we don't even want to take 5 minutes, or we don't want to have it sitting there for 5 minutes. If we're going to do delivery with you, you know, if we're going to do delivery with DoorDash, here's how we want it done. So your Dasher can come in, but then we're going to assemble it, or you're going to have the Dasher order it so it's made, you know, fresh to order, or at least as fresh as possible. Go. Merging on the Parkway can be difficult, but that's one of the easier merges. And I guess they're not familiar with that on-ramp. Okay. Off to Edgewood. Edgewood is at the edge of the zone. But we're not on DoorDash right now, so who cares? I gotta say, we're rounding up 5 hours tonight. It hasn't really necessarily felt like 5 hours. I felt like these 5 hours went pretty quickly. You know, we had some hiccups. We had some headaches. Sure, we buffered a lot sometimes and the stream crashed, but we're installing Starlink. Hopefully that'll help. We had some fun today, though. You know, I think the 5 hours went pretty quickly, all things considered. I deliver mainly by time. Gen X Dasher. Nice. Hey, if it works for you, if you like by time, and you're fine with the possibly less tips, but if it's still earning you a good amount of money, I think you said 24 an hour, yeah, then nice. And there's not like one specific thing you should do. There's a lot of different best practices, so very nice. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're trying to manage a stream that keeps dropping because of the signal. By the way, we're going through the tunnel again, so hopefully I don't lose you through the tunnel here. I think Pittsburgh did something a couple of years ago where they strengthened the signals throughout the tunnels in the area. So I think the tunnels aren't the issue anymore. It's just like rural areas and stuff like that, random dead zones. Yeah, Lee, it doesn't feel like 5 hours. Well, not yet. At 9 p.m. we'll do 5 hours because we started at 4 today. It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, let me hold you because you're bouncing a little bit there. I would expect a bit more pay on these orders if you have to wait a little bit longer. Well, yeah, on Earn by Time, you know, you do get a little bit more pay there if it takes a little bit longer. So. We're getting passed by everyone because we're behind an Amazon 18-wheeler. I gotta take the Edgewood exit anyway. It's all good. Sometimes it's fine just to relax a little bit. Okay. Dread, welcome back. I always look forward to these ride-along videos. Well, they're new. You know, the live streams are new. So if you like, hey, listen, the best way to let me know that you like the lives is to like the video, double tap the screen, sending live reacts, hitting our supers goal, which we already hit our supers goal, by the way. Thank you so much. And that does mean a lot. I mean, obviously, this is my business. This is what I do to make a living. So the supers actually help. You know, I do appreciate that. It goes a long way. So, you know, hitting the supers goals, sharing this with someone, and then also, you know, don't forget, you know, watching the standard videos as well. Because YouTube likes to see interest and engagement from all of these different mediums. So, you know, interest in the live streams. Excuse me. Interest in the videos. Engagement in the videos. When you do watch the videos, you know, I want you to watch as much as you find interesting. I don't need to tell you to watch the whole thing. Watch as much as you find interesting. And then if you like it, if you share it, if you comment on the videos, all of these things are engagement signals to YouTube. So I appreciate it. I mean, if you like the content, that is the best way to support the channel. You know, and of course, if you send super stickers and all that, you know, that's great. But a free way to support the channel, that's how you do it. You know, because I know not everyone, you know, might not be able to give supers, and that's completely fine. I don't expect you to. I don't need you to, or want you to. If it's overextending, you know, your budget, so, you know, don't worry about it. And for those that do, I greatly appreciate it. That is a long way of saying, whatever you want to do, you're welcome here. However you want to watch. I just try my best, you know? I try my best to make good content. That's it. Dread, Thursdays are very busy in my area. Oh, by the way, since we're rewinding down, let's talk about the next live and give you a little behind the scenes as I do specifically for you in the lives. So tomorrow, it should be tomorrow, we're gonna install the Starlink internet. You know, I need to figure out how to wire it inside the vehicle. So I don't know if it needs professionally done, but if so, I'll have the garage do it. But I should be able to set it up at least. The wiring, you know, we'll see. But it should get installed tomorrow. And then the next driving shift will most likely be maybe Friday. Like, that's kind of been working for me. Because, like, the first day I need to edit the video. So then the video goes live after I have time to edit it, right? And then I can drive that next day. So, like, you know, every other day. We'll see, because I also want to, like, you know, I want to post some of the other, you know, types of content. The education, the news, the walkthroughs. But I have been liking the drive-in. You know, I've been liking it. We're really going heavy on the drive-in as of late, and I'm glad you like it. So possibly Friday. Okay, this is leave it door, yeah. Now I have two. I need to figure out which one I'm delivering right now. Okay. What's the name? What's the name? Got it. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I just gotta find the name of the right person. Am I gonna guess right? I think so. Yeah, that's the person. Yep. It's doing it again. It's glitching out again. It's zooming in and out of the navigation. Hoppy Hiker, welcome back. Thanks for being here. We're talking about Earn by Time. Okay, Gen X says Earn by Time makes it easier to stay platinum. True. Earn by Time, or you have to. It makes it easier because you have to accept. You have to accept 90% of offers. You can only decline once per hour. So it helps your AR because you got to accept. But Earn by Time is good for that. Earn by Time is good for increasing your AR if you want to do it. For those that, again, want to pursue Dasher rewards or overall platinum or overall Dasher. And then even the marketplaces with flat rates. I haven't seen a lot on flat rates for Uber Eats, but similar kind of thing. You can drive on flat rates for Uber Eats if you want to increase your AR for their program. All right, so now we're doing delivery 2 of 2. This is a leave a door as well. Nice. So after this, we should have time for maybe 2 more deliveries. This person has their high beams on in front of me. Very nice. Maybe they're missing a headlight as well. Oh, I know where we're at. We're just backtracking from where we came. Yeah. And yeah, the garage should get back to me tomorrow because I called them at 2 p.m. today. The third-party VW garage to get that headlight assembly installed. The VW dealership ordered the component, so I've already paid for it. So I'm pretty sure dealerships can order components for you. And then obviously, since I paid for it, I'm like, just give me the component. I'm gonna have a third-party garage install it, you know? So we're just gonna do that. So that'll be, well, it depends. It depends when I get my hands on the component. I'll probably call the VW dealership to see if it came in. And then once I get a quote from that third-party garage, obviously if it's cheaper, I'll go up there, I'll get the component, and then I'll schedule the headlight assembly installation whenever they're free. So yeah, we're going to be doing that as well. This is going to be the last car that I have with halogen bulbs, obviously, because all new cars have LED headlights. Basically, you don't see halogen headlights really much anymore, unless it's a super stripped down base model. But still, LEDs are insanely cheap components. So I'm pretty sure every single new car made nowadays is LED headlights. And you can see that, you know, proving true just because, like, you don't see those yellow, you know, amber headlights anymore that are typically halogen. You'll see the blue, white of the LED headlights. So you just see less and less and less of those yellow headlights, which is not a bad thing. I mean, LEDs are more reliable, they're clearer, they can project farther. Is it true that you have to have a higher AR to get better offers or offered more work? Nah. The only thing that's true is a high AR acceptance rate combined with other things can qualify you for rewards programs. The rewards programs like Dasher Rewards or Preferred Deliveries can get you priority for, yes, higher paying offers. But the algorithm itself doesn't necessarily restrict sending those offers, how do I say this, organically to non-ranked drivers if there's no ranked drivers available and or around. So let me say that again. So if you're just driving and there's no ranked like silver, gold, or platinum, or gold, silver, platinum, or whatever Uber Eats says, the algorithm should still send you higher paying offers because like you're the best match. Now, if there are ranked drivers, then yes, they have priority. That is the benefit for these programs. But on its own, having a high or low acceptance rate should not affect an organic algorithm to send you offers. Like I can have a 3% acceptance rate and I should still get good offers if there's good offers to send. Again, this is a very nuanced conversation because we're talking about algorithms and I obviously don't know these apps' algorithms. But no, they can flat out, they cannot punish you for a low acceptance rate. You're an independent contractor, you're allowed to accept or decline as you'd like. And that's in their terms of service as well. You know, they can't deactivate you for acceptance rating alone. Like for instance, if a driver has 8% AR and another driver has 21% AR, they're both unranked. You know, they're not in the rewards program because you need an even higher AR to get it. So who gets it? Between 8 and 21% AR. Now, again, that is a conversation for their algorithms. I don't know. Because the algorithm is going to consider things like distance to the restaurant. So you might be closer and they need a driver. So it makes a lot more sense to send it to you. Who cares if you have an 8% AR because you're closer. I know other things go in to the algorithm, like who gets it. So again, I can't speak to that. Other things go into it. But I hope that provides a little bit of context there. It is a very nuanced conversation because we're talking about like the overall algorithm. Yeah, they can reward you but not punish, says Idle in the live. Interesting. We're delivering right on the main road. Where am I delivering to? I'm delivering right on the main road? Are those? Okay. I think it's past the shops and restaurants. Yeah, I think. But I don't think there's any parking here on Forbes Avenue, up by the houses. Well, Michael says, well, listen, if you want to keep platinum, the apps could really use you to accept whatever they need accepted. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how or if the algorithm changes to take advantage of an acceptance rate requirement. Like the algorithm knows this dasher tries for platinum, so let's send them, you know, whatever, low paying offers because they have to keep accepting it, you know? That's, you know, that'd be quite malicious code. And I don't think these apps are trying to, okay, I thought they're going to turn into me. I don't think these apps would intentionally code in something malicious. I know there's a lot of different perspectives on that. Well, some people disagreeing with that, which is fine. I don't know. I don't know. Again, you know, there's a deep web of things it does consider, though. But I mean, you're right. You have to keep accepting if you want to get platinum. The question is there something in there that's more malicious, at least, to take advantage of that, right? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm not coding that algorithm. We could always hope for one thing, but you know, something else is coded in there. I don't know what's coded in there. Yeah, there's no parking down here. Where am I going to park at? Okay, we're going to have to pull off on one of the other roads and park. I think it's more basic than people think. Okay. Could be. Yeah, it could be. I take pride in my 3% AR. I'm at like 5% AR right now on DoorDash. I was testing Earn by Time, and I got it up to like 30 something percent, which was crazy. And we had a lot more peak pay. They like pulled the rug on our peak pay, which stinks. There's no peak pay as of late. And you see what happens. You see what happens if someone's paying better. You better believe it. You know, I'll talk about DoorDash all day when it's hot. But if Uber Eats gets hot, like as of late, guess who I talk about? I talk about who's making me the most money. Yes, there's parking right here. Nice. I think I can actually bump. I'm going to jump over here. I can pull in front of this car. Nice. And there's no cars behind me. I can just park and take my time. You'll love to see it. There's no one here. Oh, there's the person waiting for me, I think. This is leave it door, though. So just give me a second. Okay. And they're the second offer. Yeah, I only got the second offer. All right. Are they gonna come out and take it from me? Let's see. They did come out. They did come out and take it from me. So on Uber Eats, you put skip and add note. Handed to customer. Now some people still take a photo of them holding the food, which I think is kind of awkward. I don't do that. Okay. Time to go online again with DoorDash. We have 20 minutes left. Here we go. DoorDash, now's your chance. Yet again, we've not been using your app today. Step it up, guys. Ever had a contract violation? I don't know. I think I might have had one. I can't remember. This one's going too far south. Now, typically I would drive away at this point, but I'm parked in a good spot, so I think I'm just going to chill right here. It's a multi-unit building anyway. It's not like their house. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten a contract violation. Not as of late. I've gotten one before. Oh yeah, Grubhub. Well, let's go online with Grubhub. What am I doing? We'll give them a chance. You know, we'll throw them a bone. We're online with Grubhub. 20 minutes left, folks. 20 minutes. This girl's looking at me live streaming. She's probably like, what are you doing? I don't think she cares. I think a lot of people know that people make content now, so they know what you're doing. They see the camera, though, and it's kind of funny. There's an $8 stack for 3.4 miles on Trip Radar. What are we doing, guys? $10 for 10 on here. Let me turn it up so you can hear the chimes. So we can all hear the chimes together, okay? Who's going to get it? Who do you think's going to get it? Are you going live again this week? Maybe Friday. I'm going to install Starlink tomorrow, and then I need to edit. So the video should go up on Friday for this shift, and I might drive on Friday, just like I did today. The video went up today, and then I drove today. 11 for 5. It's on a stack, though. Nope. I might have done 11 for 5 if it was a single. We now have 2 people waiting at the bus looking at me. In my aftermarket, insanely bright interior lights. 14 for 6.7. It's a stack. That's decent, but we want better than that. There's a Trip Radar. It was already claimed by another driver, so that might have been pretty good. We might have just missed it. but I went as fast as I could. 13 for 4.7. It's a stack. I'm not going to take that on a stack. I forget. I was going to tell you something else. We're still waiting. We're still waiting with the audience staring at me right now. Well, I assume they're staring at me. I'm not looking at them, because then you make awkward eye contact. We're online with all of them. We're just going to turn the engine off. Why not, right? Welcome in, folks. 18 minutes left. Yeah, CeeLo, I'm probably going to go maybe live on Friday. $33% for Lee on the AR. 16 for 9.6, no. Ding, ding, that's right. Yeah, was it easy to get these lights installed? Yeah. They're just aftermarket lights. The little thing just unclips, and then you swap out the bulbs for, I put LEDs in there. Now, there's a bus right behind there. Oh, there's the bus they were all waiting for. 6 for 2.7. Nah, we can do better than that. Yeah, I just got them on Amazon. They're LED dome lights. So it's here, and they're back there, and you can see how bright it is. They're really nice, and I've had those for years. Spark. No, I'm not doing Spark right now. We're doing a Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. $8, 7.6. No. $20 for 21. Nope. Here, I turned off Bluetooth, so let me just turn up the phone. They really give me big orders in the beginning, and now just bad orders. On what app? Mookie, have you put LEDs for brake lights or headlights? No, I would not recommend swapping halogen headlights for LED headlights, because the housing is not designed for it. The leveling is not designed for it. So if you have halogen headlights, keep them halogen. The turn signals, yes, you could probably swap the turn signals. Now, the only issue, LEDs don't draw a lot of power at all. So your car might think your bulb is burnt out, but you just have a really low voltage draw because of the LEDs. So you might get error messages. So that's one thing when you swap, let's say, your turn signals. I don't think I swapped anything else though. Actually, yeah, maybe I swapped the turn signals for LEDs. I forget. Nope, nothing yet. We need one more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Retired says if you swap for LEDs, exactly, it might think it's burnt out. So you might get that rapid blinking that it does that when it's burnt out, but you just swapped it for LEDs. St. Nick, someone got deactivated from Spark because of a selfie glitch. Well, hey, if it's a glitch, you should be able to verify. You can reach out to support, say, the selfie processing didn't work. Is there a way I can verify my driver's license with a selfie? Something like that. You should always be able to verify somehow. Oh, it'll cause you a month to get back on. Ugh. Okay. We got $100 at least from Uber Eats. So that's at least $20 an hour right there. And we've done some DoorDash as well, right? And some of the tips are still going to come in on Uber Eats. So we've done at least $20 an hour, I think. What have we done on DoorDash? Have we done anything on DoorDash today? Maybe not. Oh, that's a Grubhub. Nope. 6 for 3. Nope. Yeah, we haven't done any DoorDash today. Wow. Again? Nope, 11 for 9. LEDs are not a direct swap. Yeah, for your headlights, I don't know. I think I might have done the turn signals, I forget. But yes, you have to look for LEDs that will not cause like error messages and stuff. I might need to move to get a better order. I'm in a decent spot. You know, there's the market. I mean, I could take some of these. $7 for 2 was pretty good. But I'm a little better than that. You know, I want to finish and not like settle. I want us to be pumped for this last offer. I don't want to be like, you know, we could have done better, or 10 for 10, no. Where's DoorDash at? Where's DoorDash at? They're not giving me anything. Noah Spark deactivated me, claiming I didn't deliver an order. Yeah. Nah. Well, there is an appeals process. So you go through the in-app appeal, and then you can submit any evidence. And then if they still deactivate you, then you go through the escalation process. It's I forget the email address. Look at my Spark playlist. There's a video about deactivations and how to appeal. So the next level is you send it to like an appeals email address. But try that first step, the in-app appeal. Tokyo says, go for $30 surge. I definitely don't have a $30 surge. I would love it, though. That'd be insane. If I got a $30 offer right now, that'd be absolutely insane. And I kind of need it. We're doing one more. Come on, one more. Ooh. Yeah, Spark app notices at Spark or whatever the email is. Yeah. So if you already did the in-app appeal, there is that email. With that email, again, it's all laid out in my video. So go through that Spark playlist. You just have a representative physically call you, and you'll talk to them on the phone, and you'll get a chance to explain on the phone what happened. And if you have any evidence, screenshots, whatever, you can offer to email that to them as well. But yeah, check out that video, because actually my phone call with that rep, I mimicked that phone call, so you can kind of see what it was like. Guys, what are we doing? Send me something. Send me something good at least. I mean, we've been getting offers, but I want to finish with something good. This might be good enough. All right, I gotta film this. So check out what I got. You'll hear it when I film it. I would love an add-on. We accepted something. This is gonna be our last offer. 5 hours today. Yeah, 17 Pro Max. Big Blue. Mockingjay with the making bank emotes. Alrighty. Let's film this. Very good. That's all set. Thank you for the live reacts. Tap that heart right there and just go nuts. Send some live reacts to let YouTube know 5 hours later this is still a great live stream. Or if you don't like it, you can still angrily tap if you don't like it, you know. They can be angry hearts, you know, I don't judge. All right, let me film this. Delivery done, and I'm sitting here in a good spot. You know, good spot. I'm just chilling for a little bit. Again, talking to our live. I don't want you to miss lives as well, so you can see all this stuff happening in real time. Tap the notification bell so you'll be notified when I schedule lives. And I got this offer after declining, honestly, quite a bit. $10.08, 5.1 miles, quoted to take 28 minutes. And it's going to KFC. I've picked up at this KFC plenty of times. Hit or miss, honestly. I mean, that's the thing. Hold on. Okay. I'm still online with DoorDash. Let me pause and go offline with DoorDash here, because I'm pretty happy with this one. There we go. So yeah, they're hit or miss, but based on what I was getting, I figured $10 for whatever it was going to take. I don't know, 30 minutes, 25 minutes. And the mileage, like that one I was okay with. You know, you got to fully accept, like sometimes the day is not going to be on fire. Like I want you to make $20 to $25 plus an hour, but some days you're just going to be on the lower end of that. And I think today is going to be on the lower end. In fact, let's bring up our earnings right now. This is our gig tracker and really all-in-one app for you on iOS. Shiftmate, you can download it on the Apple App Store right now. So I'm saying, assuming we don't get any more add-ons, I think I am on the lower end of that. Maybe $21 an hour, maybe $2.10 a mile. Now, if your hourly is good, but your mileage, like your payout per mile, is a little bit lower, that just means you accepted a little bit farther away runs. Maybe you had to drive around a little bit to reposition. You will have that as well. And then if your hourly is lower, obviously you just didn't get as high paying offers. Maybe you couldn't complete enough in an hour, maybe because they are farther away and they took a little bit longer. It could have been wait time, could have been traffic like we saw earlier today. So I think this wasn't necessarily a bad Wednesday. It just wasn't on fire. Like I'm guessing 21 an hour, like $2.10 a mile. So let's go pick up this KFC offer. I would love an add-on right now. Anytime, guys, I would love an add-on. But thanks for being here. Like this video, consider subscribing. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. All right. Hopefully we do get an add-on, guys. So yeah, it's $10. It's at KFC, which is a decent spot. It's gonna take 30 minutes, which is fine. You know, it's like trending towards $20 an hour, which is fine. An add-on would really push us over the edge right now. And if we're gonna break into 22 an hour, I could really use an add-on right now. I do still think we're making like 21 an hour or so, but we're going to need some help if we want to earn any more than that on this last offer. American Girl says, add-on, add-on. I think we all would like that. Last ride, Idle with VIP status, getting that custom badge on your name and the green text name. Thank you for being here. And everyone else, as always. I need a new DoorDash bag, but I don't see a place to request one in the app. Yeah, Beach Lover, that's a good point. So, who's beeping at who? What happened? I can't tell who made the mistake there. I didn't really see anything. So Beach Lover, just Google Dasher Store. And you'll see the website. There's a Dasher Store where you can order bags and stuff. Oh, by the way, I was just on there today, just looking. They have the new Dasher bag available, the better one. So get that one, Beach Lover, and if you need a new bag, if you're watching this. So the new one is the rectangular one. Okay, we'll stop right here at the light. Don't beep at me behind me. We gotta stop. Okay. I would show you, but there's someone behind me. So the original one is the little triangle. Okay, it's a triangle and it zips closed like that. So when it closes, it looks like this. The new one, it zips like a rectangle, right? It's better. It has more insulation, and even though the zipper is a little annoying to have to like zip it like a rectangle, it's a better bag. It's more durable. It has thicker insulation. It has insulation all the way around, and it's the same price. It's the same price, 10 bucks. So get that one. Don't get the thinner triangle one. Okay, fine. We'll go through this yellow light. Nope, he stopped. I know he wanted to go for it. He stopped. Anyway, you're welcome, DoorDash. I was just thinking, like, I got to talk to them about a commission structure for their Dasher store. I'm also talking to them about getting me back on the referral program. We got to make like a custom plan for that, though. I was talking to them about the referral program. I would love to get back on there, get some extra revenue from that. Because obviously, I mean, I think it's no secret. How many Dashers do you think signed up because of one of the videos? I'm very curious how many Dashers over the last 9 years on YouTube signed up for DoorDash because of one of my videos or one of my content somewhere across the internet. It had to have been thousands of Dashers. So I think it's time, DoorDash. I think it's time you and I iron out this referral program. And no, I'm not going to give you usage rights to the content for doing so. I think that's only fair. You didn't make the content. Just put me on the referral program. Because that's what the initial discussion was. The initial discussion is they'd put me on the program, but they wanted rights over any content that mentioned DoorDash. And I said, ha 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 ha, that's hilarious. It was kind of a boilerplate standard thing that they have in their agreements, something that they never really enacted before. They didn't use that. It just happens to be in there. But I'm like, well, great. If you never use it, just take it out of the agreements. So hopefully we can open up that conversation again. So here's the newer bag, this one. So get that one, not this one. This is the original, older one. You see how beat up it is? Look at that. Closes like that. This is the new one, it's thicker. So this one's on the Dasher store. That's what I'd get. Okay. Last offer pickup. Let's do it. I had to wait, but it could have been so much worse, you know? Yeah, Santa was in here, by the way. Or at least your username. Yeah, I ran into a viewer in the KFC doing a pickup. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, always feel free to say hi, folks. I can't necessarily always stay and talk if we're both on assignments, but, well, especially with on-time rate, you know? Okay, got that, and we're off. Last offer today. I can't go until 10. I know some of you guys want to, but I gotta go eat. And besides, you know, when the video gets too long, average watch time is like 8 minutes though. So thank you. That's a good amount of watch time. So thank you for that. On our recent ride-along videos, that's longer than some other videos that I do. Average watch time of 8 minutes. So thank you so much. I mean, you know, I always try to make it as entertaining as possible while keeping it within reality, obviously. Let's not turn in front of that bus. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. 13 minutes. Leave on steps outside glass door. Okay, sweet. Always be best to be in the power strips. Yeah, we're in a good area right now. That's why I like driving around here. I'm in Shadyside, Oakland area, and there's a reason I always drive in these same spots, because it is dense. Remember that. If you can find dense areas where customers are close to restaurants and there's a lot of other restaurants, then you just stay in that pocket all day. You know, so you're collecting all those tips, you're getting offers, you're getting the hopefully bonus pay. And understandably, you know, not everyone has a market like that if you're more suburban or rural especially. So do what you can. You're trying to learn as a newbie, Daniel. Well, you're in the right place. We have playlists for each like respective app. There it is, folks. There it is. Money Coffee. We're by Shibum Coffee. My camera's broken, so that's why it's here. I don't want to film the people. Very good spot though. Tasty. Turkish kind of little coffee house there. It's kind of new. I don't need any coffee right now. There, we're still good. We're still good on this half calf. It's packed in there though. Oh, you know, because that place is open until 11 p.m., which is awesome. I mean, especially the students and whatnot. If you want to work late, there's not a lot of places like that in Pittsburgh that are open late, where you can set up a laptop and do work. So that's I think it's a great business for them. And they're by some apartments where some students live and recent grads. So I think they're gonna do well. How much I made in your very first online order ever? Well, if you're asking how much we made today, we made a little over 100. I think we made maybe 110 divided by 5 hours. So we did about 21 an hour. Tips still need to settle in. So we're around 20 to 21. If you're talking first order today, I think it was 15 bucks. I don't remember my first order ever. I mean, that was rideshare. You know, you're talking 10 years ago. Almost done. I'm ready to go eat. I know you're enjoying the stream and you want me to go even later. I'm pumped to eat, folks. But we are going to go over the earnings after this delivery, or at least what's in there right now, because again, tips have to settle in there. I know it's dark. I can only do so much. We're in Oakland right now. I can't really kick on the light. You remember your very first delivery? Mockingjay says, dog food. Yep. 2 huge 25-pound bags. Well, that I would remember. Yeah, I remember that as well. You're trying to do the super chat, but I can't. I don't have the proper password. I have to wait 6 hours for a new password. What? I don't have the proper password. Okay. Well, do you see the $ in the live chat? If you see that, can you tap it? Is it pulling up with the messages? Then you can select which level of super you want to send. I mean, if it's not working, don't worry about it. I just want to make sure, it's working on YouTube. It's all good. Get me next time, okay? Get me on the next stream if you want to send a super chat. I always will welcome supers of any kind, a super chat or a super sticker. If you're so inclined, if you get value in this content, you want to show some extra appreciation, it'll go to the Side Hustle, not Side Hustle, your Driver Mike Side Hustle Variety Show. Okay, we're going across the Birmingham Bridge into South Side. Yep, got it. Sweet, I know where we're going, yep. Thank you for the live reacts. Go eat. Yeah, I know. It's all right. We're going to go get dinner after this. Hope you're having a good night, Christopher. Thank you. Yeah, we're winding down. This is going to be the last offer here. I'm just going to make the delivery. Appreciate everyone being here. Hey, again, 5 hours is thanks to you guys. Because we do 4 hours, then we unlock 5 with the super, so thank you. I mean, it does, again, it really helps, and I appreciate that you like this stream, that you do want to watch 5 hours. So it means a lot. And again, it does help me out because this is like what I do. So, we need content to do well because it's, it's just only my livelihood. I'm just messing with you. I put in my credit card and it wants my Google password. Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, it's something third party. So it sounds like you're on maybe a Windows device or an Android phone or something. Because on Apple, you can use your Touch ID, for your payment. So it just scans the fingerprint. Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. If it's something that's not working on the system, that's fine. If you feel so inclined, get me next time. There's Raising Cane's. We did not have to place any orders with Raising Cane's today. Yeah, it's all good. And only send supers if it's within your budget, folks, okay? Super chat, super sticker. Only if it's within your budget. I don't want you to overextend, and just because you want to send something. So keep that in mind as well. But if it is in your budget, send as much as you want. Oh, that's hilarious. If you have a good job and you're like, I'm gonna crush some. Okay, the joke's done. We got 7 minutes, folks, to a last leave at door for KFC. We do have a drink. Android phone. Yeah, don't worry about it. Rideshare insurance that's affordable. Yeah, so I partnered with Voom, V as in Victor, OOM as in Mark. So you can look at Voom insurance. There's specifically insurance for rideshare and gig workers. And then compare that to, I don't get any commission on the back end. Compare that with any other providers. Any other traditional providers. That bus just, okay, they cut it, okay, fine. Yeah, talk to your regular providers, get quotes from everyone else, Allstate, State Farm, and all that. And just mention you want to use your vehicle for rideshare. And then see how much it'll cost, right? Your current provider, just tell them the same thing. Say, I want to add coverage for using my vehicle for business, AKA, ride share or delivery. And they'll just let you know how much more it is per month. Shouldn't be too much. If they're asking you, do you need full commercial insurance? No. You just need commercial coverage, like using your vehicle for commercial or business use. It's different. Full commercial insurance is like a CDL, like a truck driver needs. You just need like gap or hybrid coverage, it's called. Now, I'm not an attorney, okay? I can't, that's not legal advice to like, for insurance. You know, some states might have different verbiage. Some states may still call that commercial insurance. So just, you know, check with the providers. My point is, you should not have to, you're not going to pay like $20,000 a year for the insurance for gig coverage. That is full-on commercial insurance, $20,000 to $30,000 a year, whatever it is. You're just adding it to your current policies. I think mine was like an additional like $18 a month or something like that, or $8. I forget what it was. I'd have to check my my insurance. Lee, oh, I mean, we're good. Yeah, we're still going. We're done though. You know, this is the last assignment. It's the last assignment. It's an add-on in my area. Yeah, exactly. It's typically an add-on. Lee is number 2 on the rank in the live chat, and Idle is number 1 rank in the live chat. That rank resets every live, by the way, and you get the rank by just staying engaged, watching, commenting, and then any supers go into that XP to give you a rank there. Just a fun way to just acknowledge users who are especially engaged in the live. So pretty sweet. You got number 1, Idle. Thanks for being here. And if you're watching, you know, I just appreciate you watching. You know, if you're chilling in the background, if you've been watching for like 4 hours and you're like, bro, I've been watching for 4 hours, I just didn't say anything. If you're just lurking in the background, I mean, that's cool too. I appreciate it. You don't have to comment. Sometimes I will live, so I don't comment. You know, I'm just like chilling in the background. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta, you know, you can chill in the background too. We still love you. Okay, I gotta move. Oh, is he coming up on me? Okay, there he goes. All right, last one. Here we go. Oh, the car in front of me is driving with their interior lights on too. Maybe they're live streaming. Those are really dim though. Those are regular, like just dome lights. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna miss the light, man. All right. Allstate does Uber only in Ohio. When I checked 6 months ago, it was cheap. Yeah, I mean, 10 years ago, the companies really didn't know how much to charge, you know, because of the liability. But now they're very familiar with it now. And typically it's not that much more per month. Organically, I'm out right now and it's deader than a doornail. What market are you in? Lock and J, yeah. Is it streaming competition in front? They still have their light on. I can't see any phone. Where am I going? I'm going through through this light, and we're turning at the next lights. Very good, very good. Okay, this is leave it door, yeah? Yep. Last one, alrighty. I love it. Side street, quiet. This will be a nice, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx myself. But I love these quiet side street, easy parking. Oh, that delivery when I had no parking and I had to park in the person's driveway because it was just insanity. That was crazy. Okay, right up here. Which one is it? Oh, it's the back unit. How do I get to the back unit? Oh, it's in the alleyway. Well, I do have to go down the one-way alleyway. That's fine. Knock on wood, no one's coming here. Usually this is like really back here. Okay, was it that one? Oh, I took you. And this has the drink too, so let me grab the drink. Oh, the customer definitely saw me talking to you. You're standing right there. I got out and I'm looking. I'm like, where is it? He's like, right here, man. I'm like, ah, yes. Okay, handed, not handled, handed to customer, delivered. All right, let's go offline. We're in a back alley here. Okay, going offline. 4 until 9:22 p.m. Okay, so let me take these earnings and divide the earnings. Hold on. Okay. All right, so it's that. Boom, 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 divided by 5, and we'll say a quarter hour, so 5.25 hours. Yep. 21 an hour, exactly what I thought. There you go. Now, some of these tips should still settle in the next hour, so it's only going to go up. So we did 114, 11 trips in 5.25 hours. And again, this is going to go up a little bit. You have no idea what that was? What was, Lee? So 21 an hour, not... Okay. I mean, guys, oh yeah, no DoorDash again. No DoorDash. And hey, I'm not doing it intentionally, DoorDash. I mean, I know they watch the videos. That'd be hilarious it'd be hilarious if someone's assigned to like watch the entire lives and they have to watch all 5 hours and not leave. Because I know they watch the videos because they've told me. What's up, guys, if you're watching? I'm sure Uber does as well. Which I don't care. I mean, that's cool. You know, we had a good time at the Dasher Roundtable. Anyway. No DoorDash. What? 21 an hour. Uber Eats only. Again, what is going on? You know what? Here, let me park. I want to break down the camera real quick. Okay. Hold on, there's cars here. I don't want to look awkward. Okay. Where can I park, though? I could have gone right there. Let me go right over here real quick. I think there's a spot right here. That's an alleyway, so no. Where can I park? I should have just stayed back there. Now we're coming up on Carson Street, the main road. That's fine. I'm gonna park right over here. Yeah. Right here is fine for now. Because I'm just going to take apart the equipment. I'm going to talk to you here for a second and we'll end it as I disassemble the equipment. Yeah, very interesting. No DoorDash. Had that one hiccup on Monday. But yeah, what's going on with Uber here? And I'm not complaining. I don't care. I'll drive on anything. Very nice, guys. 21 an hour. But here's the question: would I have made a little bit more if maybe I was on DoorDash a little bit more? You know, maybe I declined a few of those that I accepted. Would DoorDash have given me something nice? Who's to say? But all Uber Eats again, very interesting. Thanks for being here, everyone. Mockingjay, Lee, Hall of Fame, Goat, Idol, Brandon, Ashley. Heading to bed, Ashley. Have a good night. Uber Eats keeping you busy and not giving you time to multitask. Exactly. Which, like, again, I'm not going to fight it. If they're sending me good offers, like, I'm not going to accept it. Why would I keep waiting? Now, yeah, I mean, I always want to accept the highest paying offers possible. But, I mean, we did good. We did pretty solid without getting too greedy, you know? Okay, we need to do this. I need to take this camera off. We're just unpacking right now. So this video is going to come out, if not tomorrow, Friday. Most likely tomorrow. It just depends because I want to install the Starlink tomorrow. Oh yeah, I need to record the miles. We did 51.4 miles, 51.4. So we did over $2 a mile. I was basically exactly right. 21 an hour, around 2, whatever that's going to equate to. So not bad. You know, not the most insane day, but, you know, that's not too bad, right? And we had some fun today. We had a few curveballs, but you're going to have that. You know, we're not going to step up to the plate. It's not always going to be little fastballs right down the middle, you know, little curveballs. Starlink is mobile internet for the car. This is just a power adapter, but so I'm going to install it tomorrow. Think about it like just a router, basically, but it goes to satellites. You know, it goes to satellites, and then it beams down internet. So it's going to be installed on the vehicle, which it's made to do. It's made for RVs and cars, and yep, for the car. No BS Vet, thanks for being here. Oh, you're a channel VIP, and you got the upgraded badge. Very nice. Yeah, No BS has it. Very nice. Where do you have it mounted? Do you have it on the roof rack? Do you have it outside the back window, or where do you have it? Charlie, thanks for being here, says hi. Love the lives. Heather, thank you. To being here. We're just wrapping it up. I'm going to go here in a second. So, yeah, I'm going to install it tomorrow. We'll see. You know, I got to make sure it's installed correctly. And again, it's designed to be installed on cars and RVs. Yeah, on the inside back window. So I'm going to install it in the most optimal spot, which is on the outside, on the roof, with a roof rack, which I'm pretty excited about. But you can also point it out a back window. Yeah, $50 a month, exactly. It's just like, it ideally needs an open view of the sky. So when you put it on a roof, like an RV or something, it has a 180-degree view of the sky. That is ideal. Versus, like, let's say out the window, it has 90-degree view or something. Thank you, St. Nick. I'm loving the live stream idea. Thank you. T comes from the background. It says install it inside your gas tank. It's big. It's like this big. So yeah, you can put it suction cup to the window. That's what a lot of people do. Which I'll do that if we can't install it on the roof rack. But again, Edwin says, any concerns with bad weather? It's designed to be externally mounted. So it's designed to be used in weather conditions. Like the installation guide literally shows a consumer civilian vehicle with it mounted on the roof. And then again, it's also meant for RVs. So that is the best way to install Starlink. I just got to figure out the routing to route it in like the weather stripping so I can get it inside here to plug it in. So yeah, well, I'm sorry DoorDash isn't working for you. Hopefully you can get something better. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Upside down order after upside down order. I get it. I get the frustration. Well, I appreciate you being in here, and hopefully we could give you some entertainment as you juggle those orders. Make sure you're multi-apping as well, Yeah, would you take it off and bring it inside the house? I don't know. Because like the way I think about it is there's other work vehicles that have things like equipment and stuff on their vehicle. I'm gonna probably just lock it to the roof rack, I'll probably just have a little lock or something. And now you can take it off the mount pretty easy, but I don't think I want to do that every time. So yeah, we'll probably just do something like that. Frankly, I'm not really concerned because most people, A, they're not even going to notice it. And then B, they don't even know what it is. Like Starlink is pretty new, so they're not even going to know what that thing is. And then, I don't know. It could be best practice to lock it because the hardware is expensive. The hardware was like $360. Yeah, so yeah, I think I should lock it. They're not going to know how to take it off. So someone would frankly break it before they take it off if they just try to rip it off. Anyway, yeah, like even like construction vehicles or like landscaping companies, when they have all that equipment on the outside of their vehicles, I'm sure it is locked in because some of that equipment is more expensive. And again, I always feel pretty safe in Pittsburgh. I don't, you never expect something like that to happen, but of course you never know. And it is, it's a little expensive for the hardware. Yeah, it comes in and connects to the cigarette lighter, exactly. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go eat. Great stream today. Yeah, next stream possibly Friday. This video should go up tomorrow. Yeah, we should just do this tomorrow. Install the Starlink. Possibly Friday. So look for the scheduled stream. I try to schedule these out. So tap that notification bell so you'll be in the know. Okay. Good stuff, guys. We did 21 an hour, $2+ a mile, and we'll see you very soon on another stream. Have a good night.